Sean Salisbury here for Open Sports. Let's look around the NFL, some of the things on my mind. Work our way backwards first. The Cowboys and the Giants. Hey, it's amazing what the Cowboys can do when they don't whine and bitch and complain and do all the things they do with their within their locker room and go out and play. The defense pummeled the Giants' offense. Giants did not look ready to play. They looked like a very average football team. The Cowboys' defense looked like a Super Bowl football team. And you know what? They answered the bell and played well under pressure. Now, and then the Cowboys' offense was efficient enough. Now can we keep the complaining out? Does winning solve everything? We're about to find out. A big win in December for the Dallas Cowboys. They needed this one, and their defense, like I said, dominated the Giants. Jeff Fisher, the head coach of Tennessee, against Houston, made the worst call that I've ever seen Jeff make, and I don't ever question Jeff Fisher. I think he's a great coach. Rod Baronis, your kicker, kicked 4 field goals. Your offense hadn't been in the end zone. You kick a field goal in this situation now on 4th and 3 late in the game. He kicks it. It's inside 50 yards. You win the game. But guess what? They go for it on 4th and 3 and throw it down the field for an incomplete pass and lose the game on 4th and 3 when it was in field goal range. And a field goal wins it. I don't understand it. It's one of the few decisions Jeff Fisher's ever made that I've not only questioned but thought it was horrible. One of the worst decisions of the year. Thank goodness Tennessee is in the position they're in. The Minnesota Vikings played with a sense of urgency over Arizona, went into Arizona. Arizona better pick it up just because they're in the playoffs and they're going to get a fourth seed and they're going to take care of their business. Not saying much winning the West. Arizona's improved this year, but they got to start picking things up and getting some momentum going as Minnesota came in there and hammered them from the get-go. Tavares Jackson, again, with another nice performance, and Adrian Peterson making his case as the best back in the National Football League. Atlanta ran the ball against Tampa again. Tampa could not muster up enough run defense or enough offense against Atlanta's defense to win. Every single time an NFC South team has played at home this year, they've beat the division opponent at home, undefeated at home. Speaking of which, Carolina absolutely put it on the Denver Broncos. Started a little bit slow, boom, got it going on. We saw New England go on the road and beat up on Oakland. Matt Castle, another big game for him and the way he performed. And in Pittsburgh and Baltimore, what a great football game, the way it's supposed to be played. And the refs made the right call in a football game. They made the right call on the touchdown catch. The ball was across the plane, both feet were down, and he had control of the football. Baltimore Ravens fans, don't get down, because you know what? The truth is that's the way football is supposed to be played. Both these teams will be heard from again. Love the way that the Ravens play defense, and I'm Ed Reed, and I love the way Pittsburgh plays defense. Man alive, do those two teams get after it. They hit hard. They don't complain. All they want to do is win. Statistics don't matter. And I'm telling you, that's the way. It wasn't a pretty football game offensively. Quarterbacks getting knocked around, getting beat up, and Ben Roethlisberger, again, at the end, putting a cape on and an S on his chest and taking care of his business and making things happen. But it was physical, and I love watching the Palomalus play and the Harrisons play and Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. I love that football game today with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If they ever can get to a point where offensively they can be consistent, this football team's got a chance to win the whole thing. And Hines Ward, that's the way a receiver's supposed to do it. Don't care about statistics. Play big in the fourth quarter. And guess what? If you win, everybody's happy. And Hines Ward does it the way you're supposed to be doing it every single week, as did the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game. And finally, some love to Andre Johnson. Over 11 catches, 200-plus yards in the game. This is quickly, should I say, becoming one of the biggest beasts and wide receivers in football. And the Houston Texans are learning how to win now, folks. What is it, 4 in a row? Gary Kubiak's going to keep his job, and he should. And Andre Johnson and Schaub and Steve Slayton and DeMeco Ryans and Mario Williams, the nucleus is there if they continue to get confident. And confidence is learning how to win. Huge win against the Tennessee Titans, and Andre Johnson is a full-grown man. I'm Sean Salisbury for Open Sports. Have yourself a great football week.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.